Hi, Matt Rosendahl from Great Lakes Home Performance. Thought I'd take this opportunity to give you a tour of my blower door case that I use when I'm testing houses. The blower door equipment, I use the Minneapolis blower door from Energy Conservatory, and it came in this duffel bag that had all this stuff and a clamp to clamp the gauge onto the door, but I don't use any of that stuff. I created my own case from a gun case, and it works out a whole lot better. So I'm going to give you a little tour of it. So here's my case. This is actually a shotgun case that I picked up at Gander Mountain. I think it was, I don't know, $50 or $60. And I removed the foam liner that was inside here. You can see that on the top it's got this egg crate styrofoam. And I removed that from the bottom, and I put a piece of 1/4-inch plywood, and I covered it in a cloth that Velcro will stick to. I just went, I took a piece of Velcro, this little Velcro strapping stuff that I have all my cords and things tied down to. I took a piece of that to Walmart with me, and I tried a bunch of different fabric to see what would Velcro would stick to. You can see that I have everything in this case that I need to do a blower door test. Give you a little tour of it from the left. I've got a screwdriver that is a multi-screwdriver so that we can, it's a 6-way, so anything that I need to take a screw out of, I've got it right there. I carry some Energy Star magnets. That's my clue to the builders that I've been there and did the house. The cords I have tied down with this double-sided Velcro stuff, and it's got the hook on one side and the loop on the other, and I just put a little sheet metal screw screwed into this piece of 1/4-inch plywood that I have in the bottom of the box, just to hold my cords and stuff in place. The cords that I don't uncoil all the time, like the long power cord for the speed controller, I just leave that one tied down there, but I can take it out if I need to. I also have, plug it in right now, this power strip in here, because I noticed that I was needing quite often to plug in more than one thing. Maybe my camera needs to be charged up or something. I can plug it all in here. Plus, this is surge protected too, so if I have a problem, I can do that. Now, I only have like a 3-foot long cord here, but it's got a 90-degree angle on it, so we can easily plug it in. But now, if I run out of cord, I do have a little 10-foot extension cord tucked in there too. And right there's my long nose lighter, so if I need to light the pilot light on a water heater, if I put it out, and it's just Velcroed into the bottom of the case. You see, I also have my red cover folded up and tucked right inside there. That works out really well. I have the gauge Velcroed down. It's stuck in there pretty good. And you might notice that I have this little power adapter for my DG700 gauge. A lot of people don't know that you can call the Energy Conservatory and order one of these power supplies. I think they're $7, $8, $9, and it helps to save your batteries a lot. Even though the batteries last for a long time in these, nothing more frustrating than getting out to a site and your batteries are dead and you don't have another set of batteries. So I just run mine, leave it plugged in all the time. I also have my speed controller cable coming down here to the speed controller, and the speed controller is mounted in there again with a couple Velcro straps. And you can see I cut this one out a little bit so that it would not interfere with the handle. Now, before I had this speed controller, I used to have the gauge mounted down here at the bottom, but with this new speed controller, there's a fan, a little cooling fan on the end of it, and it was blowing across the top of this port. So I moved the gauge up now, and I keep my tubing right here. So I have my green and red tubing with another piece of that Velcro strapping on it. You can see also I have my gauge labeled with the different colors of tubing. So when we're doing a blower door test, all we need is the green and the red. I have the bag that my gauge originally came in sitting here, and this has inside it my smoke pencil and some extra pieces of tubing and just some extra little gizmos that I might need. I think there's also a set of batteries in here for that. The little bag and the zip ties are just some things that I carry in case I happen to drop a screw or something from a furnace down the drain and I need to get a new screw, so I have those there. The case has worked out really well, a lot better than clamping the gauge to the door and you end up bending the door. It does mean that I have to be down on my knees sometimes when I'm doing the blower door test, but it's a whole lot easier to set things up when you've got it all in one spot. You might have noticed that I also have one of these three-prong adapters, the grounded adapter, so that if I'm testing an old house that only has 2-wire outlets, I can still plug into it. Also, the outside of the case, I added a couple strips of sticky Velcro. This is the adhesive Velcro, and this is the loop part of it, the soft fuzzy part, so that when I open it up against a door or against the wall, it doesn't mar the door. So that setup has worked out really, really well. So I encourage you, if you have a blower door set up and you want to speed things up and be a little bit more professional about it, consider adding one of these fancy cases. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in receiving more information about my videos as soon as they come out, please subscribe to this channel. You can also check out other tips for home performance professionals and builders at GreatLakesHomePerformance.com.